Many poultry farmers have experienced a situation where the flock looked completely healthy the night before, eating and drinking normally, but by the next morning, many chicks were found dead piled up in one corner of the house. Seeing hundreds of chicks stacked on top of each other often leads to the assumption that a dangerous disease suddenly broke out. However, in many cases, the real cause is not a virus or bacteria, but a very small mistake in temperature management. This video explains the exact biological mechanism behind chick crowding behavior. After watching, you will understand how to control the brooding environment more accurately, prevent chick losses, and significantly reduce production costs. Chicks from 1 to 10 days old cannot regulate their body temperature like adult chickens. They rely completely on environmental heat to survive. When air temperature or floor temperature drops below the required level, chicks begin to lose heat rapidly through their abdomen and through respiration. As a natural survival response, they move toward warmer areas or places with less airflow. Because chickens have a strong flocking instinct, once a few chicks start moving, the entire flock follows, forming a concentrated flow toward a single point. When thousands of chicks gather in a very small area, density increases to a critical level, creating strong physical pressure on the chest of the chicks at the bottom. The death of the flock is not caused directly by cold, but by acute oxygen deficiency in the crowded area. When chicks cluster tightly, oxygen in that zone is consumed very quickly, while carbon dioxide from respiration accumulates rapidly. Chicks at the bottom are compressed and cannot expand their lungs properly, leading to respiratory failure and circulatory collapse. As weaker chicks fall, they create a base layer, and other chicks continue stepping on top of them. This process happens very quickly, especially between 2 and 4 in the morning when environmental temperature is lowest. By the time it is discovered in the morning, the damage is already complete because the chicks have suffered prolonged oxygen deprivation. The most dangerous part is that this process happens almost silently, without clear warning signs beforehand. Many farmers feel confused because the thermometer still shows around 32 degrees Celsius, yet chicks still die. This is a very common misunderstanding in poultry farming. A thermometer only measures air temperature at a fixed point, but it does not reflect airflow or floor temperature. If the floor is not preheated before placing chicks, heat from their bodies is continuously drawn away through direct heat transfer. Even a small draft through gaps in the house can reduce the effective temperature felt by the chicks by several degrees. Therefore, chick behavior is the most accurate indicator. If chicks spread evenly, the temperature is appropriate. If they cluster or move to one side, it indicates an imbalance in the environment that has not been detected. To solve this problem completely, a simple 3-step process can be applied. First, preheat the floor for at least 24 hours before placing chicks by using adequate bedding and turning on heat sources early. Second, design the brooding area in a circular shape or round off all corners to eliminate trapping points where chicks can pile up. Third, install low-level wind barriers to prevent cold air from blowing directly onto the chicks while still allowing proper ventilation above to remove harmful gases. In addition, heat must be distributed evenly throughout the brooding area so chicks can find warmth anywhere without needing to gather in one location. Understanding the mechanism behind crowding behavior allows better control during the brooding phase and helps maintain a high survival rate. In poultry farming, careful observation of flock behavior is more important than relying only on measuring devices. However, temperature is not the only factor behind sudden overnight losses. In the next video, I will explain another case that is even more overlooked, which is mistakes in water management. If this issue is not recognized, even perfect temperature control will not prevent losses. See you in the next video.